Good afternoon, everyone. Aron here from the Worley Bugger Fly Company, bringing you your weekly Yakima fly fishing report, riverside from the Yakima River. A little bit of change since last week. The Bureau opened up the reservoir for outgoing smolt migration, so a little bump in the water. We went up approximately about double what we were at the start of last week. Fishing, though, has remained pretty consistent. Fished Monday, the day they opened the reservoir. We worked for them, but nonetheless, we still got some nice fish. We had to earn them, but we got them. And as far as right now, the river staying consistently right at about 2,700. Fishing's been pretty good today. Nymphing, at least. Nymphing's been good. Dry fly, a little slow with the water increase. I expect if they don't jack the water around, you'll see that pick right back up as well. However, nymphing great. Insect-wise this week, kind of the same thing we've been having. Caddis around, blue wings, PMDs, starting to see a few green drakes, and a pretty good handful of golden stones. So all those bugs around, so lots to throw at fish. Any and all of them are currently working. If you have any questions and would like to go on a guided fly fishing trip with us, feel free to call the Pro Shop. We'd love to see you. We actually have a fairly busy schedule ahead, so if you're thinking about fishing, probably not a bad idea to pick out a date and get it on the calendar. If you have any other questions, though, we'd love to help you out. Love to see you out here fishing, whether you're a repeat customer or new.
Good morning, everybody. This is Steve from the Worley Bugger. It is June 7th. Almost summer. Looks like almost summer. Starting to feel that way. Supposed to be about 83 here today in Ellensburg. Just heard from head guide Aron Larsen. Conditions of the upper river. Another big smolt release from Cle Elum. Reservoir had the river up earlier in the week, but it has quickly dropped and is in good shape today. I can see visibility all the way out, almost all the way across the river. So great clarity in the river today. A little bit higher volume. With these warm temperatures, we're going to see a little spike in the Tianaway, but the river will hold in and be fishable throughout this little heat wave that we're going to have, and then we'll see what happens with the weather. It's been so strange this spring, up and down, but fishing remains good on the days when, you know, the river's is in good condition. The swallows are out here already scooping up bugs this morning. It's about 10:45, so a few caddis around. Still big hatches of PMDs, yellow sallies, golden stones. Start watching in the upper river and parts of the farmlands too for green drakes. Those will start popping this month as well. So everybody is worried about, you know, the river coming up, you know, in the month of June, and it's really going to depend on a couple of different things. Really, the water demand from irrigators in the lower valley. So as it warms up, the demand for water becomes more and more. So that's when they increase the flows in the river. They've been irrigating since April. All the canals have all been full. All the farmers and irrigators in Kittitas County, Yakima County, they've been irrigating since April with water that is as air temperatures come up, the demand for water will come up, and of course they'll increase the flow of the river for irrigators in 3 different counties. So most likely we're not going to see flows, you know, in excess this spring, or excuse me, this summer, like we normally do, just because we don't have the water. But who knows, you know. We're in a drought year and they're still doing big salmon pulses in the river. I think you could probably ask anybody that spends a fair amount of time on the river that the salmon pulses do not work. It's a waste of water. I've had people in the fly shop all week complaining that all they're doing, wade fishermen, that all they're doing is catching small fish. So remember, you know, the Yakima, it's a big western river, and anymore it's not easy wade fishing. And I'm not trying to drive you into a guide boat. I'm just saying that, you know, don't come to the river and expect that you're going to have fantastic fishing, you know, in a river of this size, you know, and the volume of water. Plus the wind that we've been having too. It makes it all difficult, you know, whereas from a boat you can squeeze into places where the fish are, fish right from the boat, get away from the wind. There's just a lot of different advantages that you have fishing from the boat as opposed to wade fishing. So don't get down on the river thinking that the river is no good because you can't catch fish. This is, you know, one of the best trout fisheries in the entire country, but it demands a certain amount of skill level. The fish are picky. They're picky about drifts, presentation, absolutely crucial. So before you get going on the river and getting down on the river, you know, take a good look at your skill level and your skill set, you know, and how you're fishing, where you're fishing, you know. It takes a lot of time to get to know this river and really become, you know, a proficient Yakima River fly fisherman. So just keep that in mind, especially as the flows increase. And also too, you know, over the last 15 years with the biomass that's increased from our salmon, the river has gotten super slick. So, you know, that makes it extremely difficult too to, you know, to wade fish. Just harder and harder. So, but if you guys have any questions, you know, keep watching the flow charts. Give the fly shop a call if you have any questions. Happy to help you. Stop on by. Shop's fully stocked up. Help you with whatever you need. So everybody have a great weekend. It's going to be a nice one. Get out there and get a load of vitamin D.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. See y'all out here. Tight lines.